Hi everyone, welcome again to English with Clem. I'm so excited to see you here, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button. Today I'm teaching you 10 English idioms that you will start using immediately in your conversations. So I'll go one by one. I'll say the idiom, explain what it means, give a real example, and then explain it. So let's get started. The number one idiom is a cherry on top. A cherry on top. It means something small that makes a good thing even better, like an extra bonus. For example, Evans got a promotion. The company also gave him a phone. So you can say the phone was the cherry on top. Let me break it down for you. The promotion is already good, right? The phone makes it even better. It's like when you get chips, then they add a sausage for free. That sausage is the cherry on top. Let us go now to idiom number 2. Burn the midnight oil. Burn the midnight oil. It means to stay awake, working, or even studying very late at night. For example, Simon was reading for his KCSE exams until 2 a.m. So you can say he was burning the midnight oil. Can I break it down for you? So long ago, people used oil lamps at night. So if you are using oil, it meant you are working late. And that is the origin of that idiom. Now, when we say burn the midnight oil, it means working or even studying at night instead of sleeping. Idiom number 3, bite off more than you can chew. Bite off more than you can chew. What does it mean? It means trying to do too much and now you start struggling. For example, John opened 2 businesses at once and now he can't manage. So you can say John bit off more than he could chew. I want you to imagine putting too much food in your mouth. You can't chew it all. So same idea applies here. So when you use that idiom, it means you took on too many tasks and now you are overwhelmed. Our idiom number 4, a blessing in disguise. I really like this one. A blessing in disguise. You know, this means something that looks bad at first, but ends up being good. For example, Mercy lost her job at first. She cried, but then she started her own baking business. So you can say losing the job for Mercy was a blessing in disguise. Allow me to break it down for you a little bit. You know, at first, you think something is bad, right? But later, you see whatever you thought was bad has really helped you. So that is when you use that idiom. It's like getting stuck in traffic, then hearing there was an accident ahead. So you could say the delay saved you. So the traffic was a blessing in disguise. Let's go to idiom number 5. In hot water. You heard me right? In hot water. So what does this mean? It means that you are in trouble, someone is angry with you, or you made a big mistake. I want you to take this example. Evans forgot his anniversary. His girlfriend is angry. So you could say Evans is in hot water. I would like you to think of hot water. It's like being uncomfortable, maybe even painful. So when someone says you're in hot water, it actually means you are in a difficult situation. Idiom number 6, cost an arm and a leg. And I really like this one also. Cost an arm and a leg. This means something is very expensive. For example, you could say someone bought sneakers for 19,000 shillings. So the sneakers cost him an arm and a leg. Of course, when you talk about to cost an arm and a leg, it's not really giving your arm or leg. No, it just means the price is so high, it feels like you are giving up something valuable. Idiom number 7, let the cat out of the bag. To let the cat out of the bag. I know you must have heard about this one. Let the cat out of the bag. It means revealing secret by mistake, or what we call unintentional. You did not intend to. For example, Simon told Mercy about her surprise party before it happened. So you could say, Simon let the cat out of the bag. I want you to imagine you are hiding something in a bag, like a cat, and then it jumps out. Now everyone can see the secret. That's what happens when you speak too soon. Our idiom number 8, cry over spilled milk. Cry over spilled milk. So this means that you complain about something that already happened and can't be changed. For example, I'm using Evans today a lot. Evans lost a bet and kept complaining all day. He was crying over spilled milk. And I would like to break it down for you a little bit again. If milk falls and pours out, you can't put it back in the cup. So no need to cry about it. Just means that you have to move on. And then at number 9 is also a familiar one. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. This means to do things at the same time with one action. I want you to take this example. John went to town. While there, he bought bread and paid rent. So you could say he killed 2 birds with 1 stone. It means that John saved time. He did 1 trip, but in the course of his trip, he accomplished 2 things. Then at number 10 is also one of my favorite idioms, and it is at the drop of a hat. At the drop of a hat. At the drop of a hat means to do something immediately without thinking too much. For example, Mercy is always ready to go. If you say, let's travel, she's ready at the drop of a hat. Or maybe if I tell you, can you subscribe to my channel? You do it without hesitation. So I can say, you've subscribed to my channel at the drop of a hat when I asked you to. And this brings us to the end of our lesson today.